Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight we're making smash burger dumplings. So we have our beef mince here. It's a little bit frozen, so we're gonna actually start with a smashed cucumber salad. It's gonna have cucumber. I'm gonna toss a carrot in because we gotta get rid of it. And then the dressing is gonna be some dried mango, ginger, garlic, chili, lime, green onion, maybe a little bit of black vinegar, and some gochujang, maybe a little bit of chili crisp. But we're gonna start by cutting up the cucumber and the carrot. Pretty easy. I'm just gonna slice these up. Nothing too fancy here. Drop half of them on the ground like that, like so. But we're gonna peel this carrot. This is not very traditional to put a carrot in, but you know, when you buy a bag of carrots, you can't just put them in the fridge forever. You gotta actually eat them once in a while. Roughly the same size as the cucumbers. A little bit thinner than the cucumber because carrots are a little bit harder to eat. I mean tougher. How's everyone's Christmas going? We've started Christmas decorating already. I told my wife we could wait until my birthday was over. And what? Look at that. It's 2 days after my birthday and we already got the Christmas lights out. Wow. So we're gonna go in with a big tablespoon of this gochujang. This is like a spicy red pepper paste. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of miso. And these are the dumpling wrappers we're gonna make. So we're gonna make basically like a ground pork mince filling, smash them on the side of this, cook them on one side, flip them on the other, and it's gonna be absolutely banging. Okay, and then to this we're gonna go a little bit of sesame oil, and then we're gonna go in with my favorite vinegar of all time, rice wine vinegar. And this has been seasoned, so it does have some sugar in it. And then just a splash of black vinegar. Cucumber salad was a real last minute thing that I thought of when I was at Costco, and I saw the mini cucumbers that we already had, and I thought, we have those in our fridge, we should use them up. This is ginger here. This is enough ginger for both recipes, but we're gonna use a little bit of ginger here. And then I'm gonna prep up this garlic here. I'm gonna get the microplane out in a second. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of heat here from the Thai chili. We're gonna microplane in this ginger and garlic. All right, it's smelling pretty banging. Next, we're gonna cut up this dried mango. This is pretty random, but we have a huge bag of mango in the fridge, and I figured like it's gonna be pretty spicy with the Thai chilies, the ginger, and the gochujang, so I figured a little bit of sweetness from the mango would be nice. All right, we got everything diced up here. Let's give it a little try here. Oh, that is spicy. Just a splash of maple syrup will do wonders. We got our vegan mince here. Pop that in the container just like that. We're gonna hit it with these chilies. Chilies going in. We're gonna hit it with this garlic clove. I would say use 2 garlic cloves, but these are huge, so we're just going with 1. Again, you could rough chop this, but the microplane's already dirty, so. Then we got the ginger. Then we got the lime zest. Whenever you're zesting, you just wanna do 1 stroke and then rotate. If you go like this, you'll get too much of the pith, which is the white part, and then it will just be bitter. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of sesame oil, about a tablespoon of soy sauce, about a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, a pinch of some more salt, and then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of Chinese 5 spice. And then I have a glove on, but we're just gonna raw dog it like this. And then we're gonna come over here to the station. We got our cast iron, then I'm gonna preheat. So it all comes together pretty quick here. Preheat it low, and we're gonna open our dumpling wrapping, get set up a little bit, and I'll be right back. So we're gonna get a scoop here, and I'm probably gonna just do 3 at a time because that's all we got space for on this pan. But if you had like a nice flat top, then you could really go to town. And then I'm just gonna push these, like these were viral taco mix, like with taco meat a couple years back. I did a video on that. My video didn't go viral, but a bunch of other people's did. The thinner it is, the easier it will cook all through. If it's too thick, It really won't cook at all, and then you'll be left with like a soggy, gross little guy. So let's start with this one here. You want to hear that sizzle, baby? You can even do a little push down. This video is going to go live on Thanksgiving weekend in the States. If you're American, let me know what you're cooking for Thanksgiving. We are Canadian here, so we celebrated about, you know, a while back. Okay, while those cook, I'm going to prep out a little bit of a dipping sauce situation. So we have one green onion. I'm just going to put that in there. And then we're going to go with this lime that we zested. I like to roll it on the cutting board like that, and it helps, really helps it squeeze nice. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, and just a splash of soy sauce. And you got a really nice dipping sauce. I would love if we had sesame seeds, like I said at the start, but we don't. So it is what it is. These are looking pretty nice here. You can see some brown coloring. But for these, you really want to leave them to develop that nice crust. I like this fish spatula for this guy because you can really get under there. And as usual, I'm using a cast iron pan. For any kind of vegan meat or anything, really, I love this cast iron because it retains heat really well. And the brand of vegan meat here I'm using is Impossible. You could use whatever you want. You could even use like no vegan meat. You could use like lentils. You could use mushrooms. I thought about using mushrooms for this, but I really just, the vegan meat does such a good job of mimicking real meat. Just in terms of like staying together like this, like a meatball. I knew it would work really well. You could even get a little bowl with a little bit of water, and that will stop the meat from sticking to my fingers like it is like this. I think next time I might add another green onion just for the color, you know? Okay, and you'll know these are done when they get nice and crispy on the other side. Like, look at that. Look at that. Wouldn't you just want to eat that right up? And then we're just gonna rinse and repeat here with these guys. Okay, so we got our smashed cucumber salad here with dried mango and carrots. Looks absolutely banging. With our little bit of our little pork dumpling sliders. Nice and crispy, nice and charred all over. Look at that. We're gonna go ahead and dig in here. Live reaction on camera. Those are my smashed dumplings. But we just plated it up a little bit nicer with some green onions. I just had the oven on keep warm as I whipped up the rest of these. This one in particular, look at that undercarriage there. Looks real nice. We're gonna dip into our dipping sauce. You could even, dare I say, take a piece of this cucumber salad and fold it up like a little taco like this. And you got the perfect bite. Some dipping sauce. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you're whipping up this Thanksgiving weekend. Let me know if you're watching any football. Who do you got? We got the Bills.